going on, YouTube? It's your night riding Crubble Ali over here. I'm gonna talk to you about the camera I have and the camera that I'm planning on getting for future vlogs, MotoVlogs. So yeah, right now I'm in Rockaway Beach. This is where I grew up most of my years. Had to pick up some stuff from my parents' apartment, so now I'm on my way home. But yeah, talk about vlogging cameras, action cameras. So the camera I have right now is a Sony HDR AS15, and this camera's a couple years old. I don't remember exactly when I got it, but I think it was about 3, 4, maybe possibly 5 years ago when it first came out. Oh man, that wind. I can feel my bike swaying under me. Bump, bump. Cheese! It's a new toll bridge system now. No more toll booths, easy pass or cash. It's all cameras now. So I got my easy pass right there. All they do is take a picture and then they charge your easy pass. So yeah, the camera I have now, I got about like 4 or 5 years ago. It was a pretty good camera, like for when it first came out. I don't remember the specs exactly, but I do know it had like a 1080p, I think 30 frames, or maybe it was 15. I'm not so sure, but yeah, those were the specs that I remember off the top of my head. And I got it because I was into like the car scene, and I figured I could stick one on the side of my car and record like road trips and cruises and all that sort of stuff. Never really posted or edited or anything like that. About the camera, like, I don't know, you guys can see for yourself how it's doing as I'm recording this video at the moment. It does pretty good as far as I'm concerned. And about 2 years back they came out with a firmware update. So when I was thinking about starting motovlogging, I realized that I could use my camera, and thought about updating it. And when I updated it to 1080p 60 frames, and then 720p, I think 120 frames, not sure exactly. And then it also has 170 degree wide angle and then a 120 degree angle with a steady shot. So right now I'm using 170 without a steady shot. I've tried the 120 with steady shot. I don't know, it just seems more clearer when you're using 170 instead of the 120 angle. But that's just my preference. I don't know. It's not that the 120 is bad, it's just 170 is more like crisp. But yeah, that's the camera I'm using now. And the camera that I want to get is the new 4K Sony action cam. It's the FDR X3000. It's like butting heads with the new GoPro Hero 5 Black. You know, when most people think of an action cam to do any sort of like recording or vlogging, they always think of GoPro, because GoPro is like the well-known first thing that comes to mind. But Sony's been in the game as far as cameras goes for a long time. They've been making some good lenses, good cameras, and yeah, I mean, I've always had a thing for Sony. Now with the new Sony action cam, it comes in 4K, and it's 30 frames per second. Also has 1080p at 120 frames per second. It has motion shoot, where you can record a video and it takes pictures of the events and puts it all into one photo, so you can see like a trail. Like if someone's like walking by, you can see like a trail of them walking in that one photo. So that's pretty neat. But the one thing that I've noticed, well, one, maybe two, for the use that I'm looking for, that's a downside, is the burst shot and the time lapse. Now the burst shot only does 10 frames per second burst. GoPro does 30 frames per second. With the time lapse, GoPro can record a time lapse automatically. Sony, you'd have to compile all like the images and stuff and make it yourself using the software, which is a little more work, but for what it can do, it's pretty good. But the one thing that the Sony has that the GoPro doesn't have is optical stabilization. Sony has a built-in stabilizer in all levels, 4K, 1080, everything. GoPro doesn't. Well, not yet anyway, so from what is available between the two, I'm leaning more towards the Sony. Plus, I feel like I want to be different, you know? Everyone has GoPros and stuff. Sure, the Sony, they don't have a lot of mounting accessories, but it's whatever. That just means you have to work a little bit more to make creative mounts or custom mounts to adjust. And it's not like people with GoPros don't already do that, customizing mounts and such, so that they can stick it on their helmets. So to me, that's not really a big difference. with the color grading, I like the Sony's coloring better. Don't ask me why, it's just preference. Not that I'm bashing on GoPro or anything like that. GoPro's been in the game for a long time. It's just all about preference, you know? I know a lot of people use GoPros, some people use drift, some people use the GoPro Session. I think there's another camera too, the Yi. It's the Yi 4K camera. Yeah, there's a lot of cameras that are out, action cameras that are out. Oh, and I checked. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely get the Sony. Damn, yo, what's with the street lights? Trying to get people killed at night. That's a hazard. So yeah, what do you guys think? Should I get the Sony action cam? Be different? If you guys interested in giving me some input or some feedback on what you guys think, drop a comment, let me know. You think it's worth it to get the Sony, or should I get the GoPro? If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. If you guys want to see more vids, subscribe. Until next time, guys, stay safe. I'll see ya.